Throughout her evolution, she has shown a consistent ability to prioritize authenticity, ensuring that her work reflects genuine expression rather than conforming entirely to external demands. And this commitment to authenticity is a major reason why her audience remains connected across different phases of her career. There is also a structural element to how her career has been developed, where each phase builds upon the previous one in a way that creates continuity, allowing her to transition between styles, themes, and approaches without disrupting the overall trajectory of her work. This continuity contributes to a sense of progression that audiences can follow, making her career feel like an ongoing narrative rather than a collection of unrelated projects, and that narrative quality adds depth to the overall experience of engaging with her music. In addition, her ability to manage scale has been a defining characteristic of her career, as her influence has grown from national recognition to global prominence, requiring adjustments in how projects are planned, executed, and delivered to accommodate a much larger and more diverse audience. Managing that scale involves coordination across multiple aspects, including production, distribution, promotion, and audience interaction, all of which must align to ensure that each release reaches its full potential while maintaining consistency in quality and presentation. Another important aspect of her continued relevance is her responsiveness to feedback, not in a reactive or dependent way, but as part of an ongoing process of refinement, where insights from past experiences inform future decisions, contributing to continuous improvement over time. This iterative approach allows her to evolve in a way that is informed by both internal reflection and external observation, creating a feedback loop that supports growth while maintaining stability in direction. There is also an element of adaptability in how she engages with different formats and platforms, ensuring that her work remains accessible across various channels where audiences consume music and content, which is essential in a digital environment where distribution methods continue to evolve. By maintaining flexibility in how her work is presented and accessed, she ensures that her presence remains relevant across changing technological landscapes, allowing her to reach audiences through multiple touchpoints without compromising the integrity of her work. As her career continues to progress, her influence extends beyond her own releases, contributing to broader discussions about artistic ownership, creative control, and the evolving role of artists in the modern music industry, where independence and strategic awareness are becoming increasingly important. Her journey also highlights the importance of long-term planning, where success is not viewed as a fixed endpoint but as an ongoing process that requires continuous attention, adjustment, and commitment to maintaining both quality and relevance over time. And within that process, resilience remains a key factor, as the ability to navigate challenges, adapt to changes, and maintain focus despite external pressures is essential for sustaining a career at this level, particularly in an industry that is constantly shifting. As new phases emerge, each one contributes to the broader narrative of her career, adding new dimensions to her identity as an artist while reinforcing the core principles that have guided her from the beginning, creating a balance between continuity and evolution. Looking forward, her path will likely continue to involve a combination of creative exploration, strategic decision-making, and audience engagement, all of which will play a role in shaping the direction of her work and the impact it continues to have. And while the specifics of future projects remain to be seen, the foundation that has been established provides a strong platform for continued growth, ensuring that she can adapt to new opportunities and challenges while maintaining the consistency that has defined her career so far. In the broader sense, her journey serves as an example of how sustained success can be achieved through a combination of talent, discipline, awareness, and adaptability, demonstrating that longevity in the music industry is not simply about staying visible, but about remaining relevant, consistent, and intentional over time. And as her story continues to develop, each new chapter will contribute to an already expansive and evolving legacy, one that reflects not just achievement, but the ongoing process of growth, refinement, and adaptation that defines her presence in the modern music landscape. And as that legacy continues to expand, it becomes increasingly clear that her influence is not confined only to music, but extends into how artists think about ownership, independence, and the long-term value of their work, because her career has helped bring attention to the importance of control over creative output, especially in an era where digital distribution has changed the way music is consumed and monetized. This awareness has contributed to broader conversations within the industry, encouraging artists to consider not just the creative side of their work, but also the business structures that support it, including rights, contracts, and long-term positioning, all of which play a role in shaping sustainable careers. At the same time, her journey illustrates how adaptability and preparedness can create opportunities even in unpredictable situations, because rather than being limited by challenges, she has often responded to them by finding alternative paths, adjusting strategies, and continuing forward with a clear understanding of her goals. This ability to navigate complexity is supported by a combination of experience and continuous learning, as each phase of her career introduces new variables that require adjustment, and over time, those adjustments contribute to a refined approach that becomes more effective with each iteration. There is also a noticeable emphasis on maintaining quality across all aspects of her work, from songwriting to production to presentation, ensuring that each element meets a certain standard before being released, and this commitment to quality reinforces her reputation and helps sustain trust among her audience. In addition, her consistency in delivering complete artistic experiences rather than isolated outputs has helped establish a distinctive identity, where each project feels like a cohesive body of work rather than a collection of unrelated pieces, and this cohesion enhances the overall impact of her releases. As her audience continues to grow and diversify, her ability to maintain connection across different groups becomes increasingly important, requiring an approach that balances familiarity with innovation, allowing longtime listeners to remain engaged while also attracting new audiences. This balance is achieved through a combination of accessible themes, evolving soundscapes, and thoughtful presentation, all of which contribute to a listening experience that can be appreciated on multiple levels, depending on the perspective of the audience. Another aspect of her sustained relevance is her understanding of narrative continuity, where different projects may reference or build upon previous ideas, creating a sense of interconnectedness that rewards long-term engagement and encourages deeper exploration of her work. This narrative approach not only enhances the listening experience but also strengthens the relationship between artist and audience, as it creates a sense of shared journey that unfolds over time rather than being confined to individual releases. There is also a level of precision in how her public image is managed, ensuring that what is presented aligns with her overall vision while still allowing space for authenticity and personal expression, and this careful management contributes to a consistent and recognizable presence. At the same time, she continues to evolve personally and artistically, reflecting changes in perspective, experience, and understanding that naturally occur over time, and these changes are often reflected subtly in her work rather than being explicitly stated. This subtle evolution allows her to maintain continuity while still demonstrating growth, creating a progression that feels natural rather than abrupt, and that gradual development is one of the reasons her career remains cohesive despite spanning multiple eras and styles. As the industry continues to change, with new platforms, technologies, and audience behaviors emerging, her ability to remain adaptable will continue to be a key factor in her sustained presence, ensuring that she can navigate new environments while maintaining the core elements that define her identity. And while the future will undoubtedly bring new challenges and opportunities, the foundation she has built provides a strong framework for continued success, allowing her to approach each new phase with both confidence and flexibility. In the larger context, her career reflects a model of long-term growth that emphasizes consistency, adaptability, and intentional decision-making, demonstrating that sustained success is not achieved through a single breakthrough, but through continuous effort over time. Her journey also highlights the importance of maintaining a clear sense of direction, even as external conditions change, because having a defined vision allows for more effective navigation of challenges and more meaningful engagement with opportunities. And as each new chapter unfolds, it contributes to a broader narrative that continues to evolve, shaped by both past experiences and future possibilities, creating a dynamic and ongoing story that reflects the complexity of building and maintaining a career at the highest level. Ultimately, her continued presence in the music industry is a result of multiple interconnected factors working together, including creative consistency, strategic awareness, audience connection, and the ability to adapt without losing identity, all of which contribute to a career that remains active, relevant, and influential over time. And as long as these elements remain aligned, her journey will continue to progress, adding new dimensions to her legacy while reinforcing the principles that have supported her success from the very beginning, ensuring that her impact endures not just in the present moment, but across the evolving landscape of music and culture. And also, if you enjoy this video, please subscribe and comment for more videos. And please share the video. Thanks for watching. See you in another next video. Peace out.